Here is something that I think is going to genuinely surprise you right now as you are watching this video. Your skin is losing collagen, not because of something you did wrong, not because of a bad skincare routine, but because after the age of 60, this is what the body does quietly and consistently every single day. And here is the part that frustrates me most about how this is typically handled. Millions of people over 60 are spending significant amounts of money on expensive creams, serums, anti-aging treatments, and topical products, layering them on every morning and every night, hoping that something will finally work. And yet the wrinkles continue to appear. The lines get deeper, the skin gets thinner, the glow that used to be there fades a little more each year, and most people assume this is simply inevitable, that this is just what aging looks like, and there is nothing meaningful they can do about it. But that assumption is wrong. And today I want to show you exactly why it is wrong and what the science actually says you can do about it. There are 3 essential vitamins that play a profound and documented role in helping the skin stay firm, smooth, and healthy even after the age of 60. 3 vitamins that most people either do not know about in this context, are not getting enough of, or are consuming in a way that their body cannot properly use. And at the end of this video, I am going to explain precisely how to take them correctly so that your body can actually absorb and utilize them the way they are intended to work. Because here is something that most people do not know. When these vitamins are used the right way, many people begin supporting their skin's internal repair processes within hours inside the body, not weeks, not months down the line. The biological response begins quickly when you give your body what it genuinely needs. So stay with me through every section of this video because I am going to give you the complete picture. The biology of what is happening in your skin after 60, why topical products alone can never fully address it, which 3 vitamins are most critical, where to find them, and how to use them properly. Let us begin. First, I want to talk about why skin changes so dramatically after the age of 60, because I think understanding the biology makes everything else make more sense. And these changes do not happen overnight. That is one of the most important things to understand. They are slow, they are silent, they accumulate gradually, invisibly, over years, until one day you look in the mirror and something has shifted. The face looking back at you does not quite have the firmness it once had. The skin looks a little thinner, a little looser, a little less vibrant than you remember it being, and you wonder when exactly that happened. The truth is, it was happening the whole time. You just could not see it until it had been going on long enough to become visible. From a medical and biological perspective, there are 3 main changes that explain why wrinkles and aging signs become more pronounced and more visible after 60. And all 3 of them are happening simultaneously in your skin right now if you are in this age range. The first change is a dramatic decline in collagen production. Now, collagen is something you have probably heard mentioned many times in conversations about skin and aging, but I want to make sure you truly understand what it does and why its loss is so significant. Collagen is one of the most abundant proteins in the entire human body, but for the skin, specifically, collagen is absolutely foundational. Think of collagen as the scaffolding of your skin. It is the internal structure, the framework, the support system that keeps your skin firm, smooth, strong, and resilient. When you were young, your body was producing collagen constantly and abundantly. This is the biological reason why young skin looks tight and elastic and bounces back so effortlessly. The scaffolding is strong and well maintained. But after the age of 60, collagen production declines dramatically. Some experts estimate that adults lose approximately 1% of their collagen every year after middle age. 1% per year might not sound alarming in isolation, but let that compound over a decade, over 2 decades. The cumulative effect on the structural integrity of your skin is profound. Without sufficient collagen, the skin loses firmness. it becomes thinner. It develops deeper wrinkles. The scaffolding is weakening, and the visible consequences are the lines and sagging that appear on the surface. Collagen loss is the primary structural cause of aging skin, and it is happening in your body right now regardless of what you are applying to the outside. The second change is the loss of elastin and skin elasticity. And this one works alongside collagen loss to compound the visible effects. Collagen is not the only critical protein in your skin. There is another protein called elastin, and its function is exactly what the name suggests. Elastin gives your skin its ability to stretch and then return to its original shape. Every time you smile, every time you make a facial expression, every time you move, your skin stretches. Elastin is what allows it to snap back into place afterward. When you are young and elastin levels are healthy, those expression movements leave no permanent mark. The skin rebounds completely. But just like collagen, elastin production decreases significantly with age. And when elastin levels fall, the skin loses its natural flexibility and its ability to recover from movement. This is why expression lines that were once barely noticeable, the lines around your eyes when you smile, the furrows on your forehead, the creases around your mouth slowly transform into permanent wrinkles. The skin can no longer fully rebound, and over time, those lines become deeper and more defined. The combination of collagen loss and elastin loss creates the structural conditions for significant visible aging. The third change is the slowing of skin cell regeneration, and this one affects not just the depth of wrinkles, but the overall quality, texture, and tone of the skin in ways that many people attribute to other causes. Your skin is a living organ that is constantly renewing itself. Old skin cells complete their life cycle and die, and new cells are generated to replace them. This regeneration cycle keeps the surface of your skin fresh, bright, and healthy. When you are young, this renewal process happens rapidly and efficiently. The skin surface is constantly being refreshed with new cells. But after the age of 60, this renewal cycle slows down significantly. And when it slows, several things happen simultaneously. Old cells remain on the surface longer than they should. Skin starts to look dull and rough. Texture becomes uneven and less smooth. Dark spots appear more easily because pigmentation is not being turned over at the same rate. Many people also notice that their skin feels drier and more fragile. This is partly because aging skin also produces less of the natural oils that keep it hydrated and protected. So you have collagen loss, weakening the structure, elastin loss, reducing the flexibility, and slower cell renewal, dulling the surface. All three happening at once. That is the full picture of what is driving visible skin aging after 60. Now, before I move to the vitamins, I want to talk about something that I think is genuinely important, and that gets overlooked in most conversations about skincare for older adults. It is the fundamental mistake that keeps millions of people spending money without seeing results. And the mistake is this: trying to solve skin aging exclusively from the outside. Write the word skin in the comments right now if you are committed to taking better care of your skin and reducing wrinkles. I want to know you are with me. Creams, serums, and topical treatments can certainly play a supportive role. I am not saying they are worthless. But here is the truth that the skincare industry has very little financial incentive to tell you. Skin health begins inside the body. Your skin cells are living tissue. They depend on nutrients delivered through the bloodstream. And without the right nutrients circulating in your blood in adequate amounts, your body simply cannot repair, rebuild, or protect the skin properly, no matter what you apply on top. The foundation of healthy skin is nutritional. And for people over 60 whose bodies have become less efficient at absorbing and utilizing nutrients even when they are consuming them, this is especially critical. Certain vitamins do things for your skin that nothing topical can replicate. They stimulate collagen production from the inside. They protect skin cells from the ongoing damage that accelerates aging. They support the cell renewal process that keeps the surface of your skin fresh and healthy. And they do this at the biological level, working through pathways that topical products simply cannot access. When the body receives these nutrients consistently, in adequate amounts, and in forms it can properly absorb, the skin can remain significantly stronger, smoother, and more elastic even after 60. So let us talk about what these vitamins are. The first vitamin is vitamin C. And I want to go deeper into what vitamin C actually does for your skin than most explanations do, because I think the full picture is more compelling than the simple surface level version most people have heard. Dermatologists consistently rank vitamin C among the most important nutrients for maintaining youthful skin, and the primary reason is this. Vitamin C is not just beneficial for collagen, it is biologically essential for collagen production. Without adequate vitamin C, your body literally cannot properly synthesize collagen. The process is biochemically dependent on this vitamin being present. Think of vitamin C as the builder that constructs the collagen fibers. Without enough of that builder showing up to work, the collagen scaffolding we discussed cannot be properly built or maintained. When your body has sufficient vitamin C, it can build and rebuild collagen more effectively. This directly supports firmer, more elastic, smoother skin over time. But here is something critically important that many older adults do not know. After the age of 60, the body becomes progressively less efficient at absorbing nutrients from food and supplements. This means that even when someone believes they are consuming enough vitamin C, their actual tissue levels may be lower than needed because absorption is not what it used to be. When vitamin C levels are consistently below what the skin needs, the consequences are visible. Skin becomes more fragile, it looks duller, less luminous, less vibrant, it becomes more prone to wrinkles and fine lines. Many people describe their skin as looking tired. Vitamin C deficiency at the tissue level is frequently a contributing factor to exactly that. Now, vitamin C does two additional things for the skin that deserve your attention. The first is its role as a powerful antioxidant. Your skin is constantly under assault from what are called free radicals. These are unstable molecules generated by sun exposure, environmental pollution, cigarette smoke, chronic stress, and even the normal metabolic processes inside your own body. Free radicals damage skin cells, break down collagen and elastin, and accelerate the aging process in a way that scientists call oxidative stress. Over time, this oxidative damage contributes significantly to wrinkles, dark spots, loss of firmness, and uneven skin tone. Vitamin C acts as a protective shield at the cellular level, neutralizing free radicals before they can complete their damage. This is not a minor benefit. Given how constant the exposure to these damaging molecules is, having adequate antioxidant protection is one of the most important things you can do for your skin's long-term health. The second additional benefit is tissue repair. Vitamin C actively supports the skin's ability to heal and recover from the daily damage it is continuously experiencing. When vitamin C levels are healthy and consistent, skin tends to appear brighter, more even in tone, and more resilient to the day-to-day stressors it faces. The skin looks and behaves younger because it is being supported in performing its natural repair functions more efficiently. The best food sources of vitamin C include oranges, kiwi, strawberries, red bell peppers, broccoli, and guava. And here is a fact that surprises most people. Red bell peppers actually contain more vitamin C than many citrus fruits. Strawberries and kiwi are also exceptional sources that come with additional antioxidant compounds that further support skin health. And guava, which most people in many parts of the world rarely eat, is one of the highest vitamin C concentration fruits on the planet, an extraordinary source that is significantly underutilized. The most important thing to understand about vitamin C in your skin is this. Vitamin C is not stored in large amounts in the body. Unlike some fat-soluble vitamins that can be stored and drawn on over time, vitamin C is water-soluble and must be replenished consistently. Occasional intake is not enough. For meaningful skin support, vitamin C needs to be part of your daily nutrition without significant gaps. Regular daily intake is what creates and maintains the tissue levels your skin needs to perform collagen synthesis and antioxidant protection effectively. If you are finding this information valuable and you want to continue learning how to support your health after 60, please subscribe to this channel right now and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. We are regularly publishing content specifically designed to help you understand and act on the science of healthy aging. The second vitamin is vitamin E, and it has earned a well-deserved reputation as the skin vitamin for reasons that go deeper than most people realize. Vitamin E's primary role in skin health is protection. Specifically, it protects skin cells from the oxidative damage caused by free radicals. We discussed how free radicals break down collagen and elastin and accelerate the aging process. Vitamin E is one of your body's primary defenses against this damage. It acts as a powerful cellular shield, helping to neutralize harmful molecules before they can degrade the structural proteins that keep your skin firm and elastic. When vitamin E levels are adequate, the rate of oxidative damage to skin cells slows significantly. The collagen and elastin that remain are better protected from breakdown, and the overall aging process of the skin is meaningfully decelerated. But vitamin E does something else that is particularly important for older adults, and that connects directly to one of the most common skin complaints people over 60 experience. Vitamin E helps maintain and strengthen the skin's natural barrier. The skin barrier is the outermost protective layer of your skin. Its job is twofold. It keeps harmful environmental elements out, and it keeps moisture in. When the skin barrier is healthy and strong, the skin retains water effectively. It stays hydrated, soft, supple, and flexible. But when vitamin E levels are low, the skin barrier weakens. Moisture escapes more easily. The skin becomes dry, rough, and tight. Many older adults describe their skin as feeling uncomfortable, sensitive, or less elastic than it used to feel. In many of these cases, the skin has lost its natural ability to retain moisture because the barrier that keeps that moisture locked in has been compromised by insufficient vitamin E. Maintaining healthy vitamin E levels consistently is one of the most effective and underappreciated strategies for keeping older skin soft, comfortable, and visually healthier. The best food sources of vitamin E are almonds, sunflower seeds, avocado, and extra virgin olive oil. A small handful of almonds provides a meaningful amount of your daily vitamin E needs. Sunflower seeds are an equally powerful source and come with additional beneficial nutrients. Avocado is particularly interesting because it delivers both vitamin E and healthy fats together, and those fats play a supporting role in nourishing skin cells from within and helping fat-soluble vitamins like E be properly absorbed. Extra virgin olive oil rounds out this group beautifully, contributing not only vitamin E but also antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds that support skin health through multiple pathways simultaneously. Including these foods regularly in your daily diet creates a foundation of vitamin E that helps your skin maintain its protective barrier, retain moisture, and defend itself against the oxidative damage that accelerates visible aging. Now we come to the third vitamin, and this is the one that I find most people either completely overlook or do not fully understand in the context of skin aging. It is vitamin A. And its role in what happens to your skin after 60 is profound. Vitamin A is the primary nutritional driver of skin cell regeneration. Remember the third major change we discussed at the beginning of this video? the slowing of the skin renewal cycle that causes the surface to look dull, rough, uneven, and older than it needs to. Vitamin A is the nutrient most directly involved in supporting that renewal process. Your skin is constantly cycling through cell generation and cell death. Old cells complete their cycle and need to be replaced by new ones. This is the biological process that keeps the skin surface looking fresh and vital. Vitamin A helps support and stimulate the cellular processes that allow the body to replace old skin cells with new ones efficiently. When vitamin A levels are adequate and consistent, the renewal cycle runs more effectively, the skin surface is refreshed more regularly, the complexion appears brighter, smoother, and more even. The dullness and roughness that come from old cells accumulating on the surface are reduced. But vitamin A does something beyond cell renewal that ties back directly to our foundational concern. It also helps stimulate collagen production, which means vitamin A is supporting skin health through two of the three primary mechanisms that drive visible aging: cell renewal and collagen synthesis. This is why vitamin A has become one of the most widely studied and widely used compounds in professional dermatology. Many of the most clinically validated anti-aging skincare ingredients are derivatives of vitamin A: retinol, retinoids, tretinoin. These are all forms of vitamin A applied topically. The research on their ability to improve skin texture, reduce wrinkle depth, and stimulate collagen production is among the strongest in all of dermatology. But while topical products can produce meaningful results, your skin also depends on receiving vitamin A from the inside through your nutrition. The best dietary sources of vitamin A include carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, spinach, and liver. Many of these foods are rich in a compound called beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A as needed. Carrots and pumpkin are among the richest sources of beta-carotene available. Sweet potatoes are exceptional because they deliver vitamin A alongside fiber and a range of other beneficial nutrients. Leafy greens like spinach provide vitamin A in combination with a full spectrum of antioxidants that support overall cellular health. When these foods become regular parts of your daily diet, your body has the raw materials it needs to support the skin's natural regeneration process consistently and effectively. Now, before I give you the practical daily protocol, I want to address something that I think is critical for setting realistic and healthy expectations. Because this is an area where people frequently make a mistake that leads to disappointment and giving up on something that was actually working. The mistake is expecting rapid, dramatic transformation, believing that taking vitamins for a few days will suddenly and visibly transform the skin. And I completely understand why people think this way. We live in a world that sells instant results, before and after photos that suggest transformation happens in days or weeks. But the body does not work like that, and understanding why is actually empowering rather than discouraging. Your skin is the largest organ in your body. The biological processes of collagen synthesis, cell regeneration, tissue repair, and barrier maintenance are complex, layered, and gradual. They happen over time, not overnight. This is actually how all meaningful biological repair works: slowly, consistently, cumulatively. And that means consistency is not just helpful. It is the entire mechanism. Vitamins are not a quick fix to be applied for a few days and then assessed. They are nutritional support that enables your body to perform its natural repair and maintenance functions more effectively over time. The people who see meaningful results are the ones who commit to consistency, who make these foods part of their daily life rather than an occasional addition. Comment below right now and tell me where in the world you are watching from and how old you are. I genuinely read your comments, and I want to know who is part of this community. So here's the simple, practical daily framework for supporting your skin with these 3 vitamins after 60. Start with vitamin C every single day. Include vitamin C-rich foods in your daily eating. A citrus fruit at breakfast, strawberries with your yogurt, red bell peppers or broccoli at lunch. These small, consistent daily additions keep your vitamin C levels in the range your body needs for collagen production and antioxidant protection. Next, include healthy fats alongside your vitamin E foods daily. Almonds, sunflower seeds, avocado, and olive oil. These provide both vitamin E and the healthy fats that help fat-soluble vitamins be properly absorbed and utilized. A small handful of almonds as a snack. Half an avocado with lunch. A drizzle of extra virgin olive oil over your vegetables. Simple habits that compound into real results. And finally, eat foods rich in vitamin A consistently. Carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, spinach. Include them in your meals regularly throughout the week. These foods support skin cell renewal and collagen stimulation through the pathways that keep your skin looking brighter, smoother, and more vital. When your body consistently receives these three vitamins in adequate amounts from quality food sources, it becomes easier for the skin to repair itself, renew its surface, maintain its structural integrity, and resist the visible effects of aging. Not because you have found a miracle, but because you have given your body the building materials it has been asking for. Your skin has been working hard for you for 6, 7, 8 decades. It deserves the nutritional support that allows it to keep doing that job well. And the extraordinary thing is that the tools to provide that support are not expensive or exotic or difficult to access. They are in foods you can find at any grocery store at any price point starting today. Please share this video with someone you care about who is over 60 and who deserves to know this information. A parent, a sibling, a friend, someone who has been spending money on creams that are not giving them the results they hoped for. The answer they are looking for might be exactly what we covered today. And sharing takes only a moment, but could genuinely change how someone feels about themselves every time they look in the mirror. If this video gave you something valuable, please hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it tells YouTube to share this information with more people who need it. Leave a comment below telling me which of these 3 vitamins you feel you need to focus on most and why. And subscribe to this channel if you are not already here. And hit that notification bell, because every single week we are bringing you science-backed, practical, accessible health information designed specifically for people who want to age with strength, vitality, and genuine well-being. Your best years of health are not necessarily behind you. With the right knowledge and the right daily habits, they might still be ahead. I will see you in the next video.